What is going on?
Let's go.
How y'all doing? Sorry we a little bit late. It's your boy fault. A little bit late, but we here now. If you just catching up, catch the replay, #replay game, please and thank you. Don't forget to hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please and thank you once again. Yeah.
I mean, shit, they should be used to it. I mean, especially if I'm there. Half the time I'm late anyway, so
you know. That's true. They should be used to it. Come on. It's my turn. My turn. How you doing, bro? How you doing, man?
Not too bad. Can't complain at all. Was in there cleaning some snake poopy today, getting and doing some pairings, ultrasounding, getting everything, gotta keep everything rolling,
Fun times, man.
It's the season,
Mm-hmm. Did the cold front hit you at all? Or you
Oh yeah. Already, what was it? This morning I woke up, we had to go run Alex's mom to a Honda dealership, and one of the neighbors freaking had a pipe in the front yard, busted, and icicles hanging from it and everything. Oh yeah. I think these Floridians aren't used to this cold, and it's like, you better run them pipes, you better let water run.
Mm-hmm. It snowed here. Not a lot.
Man.
Now, see, I'm on the northwest of Atlanta, so I know on Atlanta they snowed, but it was snowed. It was flurries. It wasn't too bad for me, but it was cold as hell. But it was
supposedly Jack's Beach had a bunch of little snow flurries out there. People were like, "Oh, there's snow in there." I was like, "Oh, heck no!"
Yeah, going crazy. The cats can't drive in the snow in the south.
Not in Florida.
I can imagine how bad it was in Florida. So there's some people in this chizzy chat, man. We're gonna say what up to them. We got the homie J Millie Mill. Jamil, what it do with the tango? We got the homie Jamie, what it do? Jamie thinks for tapping in. We got the hey man, Kyle, what it do? Appreciate you. Chris, what it do? Chris was out in Sear. I saw he went to see he's in Florida now. I just saw him post a pic. He's in Orlando. But I know
he is in Orlando. See, he enjoying some of that little warm, cold weather we got, Yeah.
We enjoy some of it. Jamie want to go to the Daytona show.
Come on.
Before they move, this might be the last year. I'm not sure. It's gonna be going soon.
We got like 2 more years, 2 or 3 more years. I think it's 3 more.
Oh, dope.
That's it. That's gonna be it.
Then it's a wrap. We got numero uno in the building. Thanks for tapping in. Put them butterflies in the chat for Diane. Yeah, we got my man, my bro. What it do? Thanks for tapping in, Cook.
I believe he's going to Orlando next. That's where the main,
Oh, Orlando. Orlando. That's what's good. Mm-hmm.
Which is gonna suck because nobody really gonna have the beach like they're used to, But you got everything else, all the other attractions around there.
Yeah, they got some good food in Orlando too. Yeah, I'm with that. I'll hit up Orlando and go to Disney World, Universal. Well, Universal is this must.
Harry Potter, what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's my guy, man. I'm definitely Team Gryffindor though. Team Gryffindor.
Hey, so are we. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Me and Alex both are.
See, I know I like y'all. That's what I'm talking about. So, speaking of people we like, let's drop this sponsorship video.
Come on.
Lindworm Exotics specializes in a multitude of reptiles such as ball pythons, dumeral boas, coastal rosy boas, and false water cobras, to name a few. They are dedicated to providing the public with well-adjusted animals with superior quality. Follow them on Instagram and Morph Market. Black Box Reptile Cages should be your go-to for high-quality reptile enclosures and rack systems. They offer versatile hatchling and adult racks that work with both Vision and Freedom Breeder tubs, as well as a wide range of terrestrial, arboreal, and bioactive cages. Located in Beaufort, Georgia, Black Box Reptile Cages offers local pickup as well as ship and freight. Check them out at blackboxcages.com and use code WhiskeyBomb25 for 5% off. Selected Reptiles works with a wide range of genetic combos, including Hypo VPI Exantic, DG VPI Exantic, and Zebra, But where they stand out is their work with monsoon, monarch, sunset, and other high-end morphs. In addition to reptiles, they produce premium feeder rodents delivering to Florida, Georgia, and North and South Carolina. Make sure to use promo code WhiskeyBomb5 for 5% off any snake. Check them out on Wolf Market or reach out directly. From fur to feathers, Fuzzy Acres has your feeder needs covered. Whether you're looking for frozen rats, bulk rabbits, or harder to find feeders like quail and guinea pigs, they've got the stock serious keepers rely on. Visit fuzzyacres.com for clean, healthy feeders that are frozen and shipped with care. Remember to use code WhiskeyBomb10 to save 10% on any order, and as always, enjoy free shipping on all orders over $300. Grant and Mary of Rec Room Snakes have been breeding ball pythons and Woma pythons for over a decade. They're staples within the ball python realm, and most notably known for their work with the paint mutation and putting it to multiple codoms and recessives to truly unlock its potential. Please give them a follow on Morph Market to check out their incredible animals, and on Instagram to keep up with their projects. Ninja Balls is more than a breeder, he's a creator. He's the innovative thinker that brought you the Kiki Ball. He strives to make living works of art and improve upon them year in and year out. Follow him today on Instagram at Morph Market, and know that with each purchase you make, you're getting quality.
Bone Daddy Serpents is just getting started in the ball python industry, but he has major plans involving high-end genes such as Monarch and Sunset. Please keep an eye out on him because his passion and determination is going to take him very far within this industry.
All right. We got a couple more just to real. And
let's go.
Yeah. Sponsors of the network. Appreciate you.
Good job. Remember, use that code at Fuzzy Acres and hit up that Husbandry Pro. Come on.
Use those codes. It does nothing but save you money.
Let's go.
I like saving money. So just to let y'all know. Who else likes? I bet my man Kiko likes saving money. Thanks for tapping in. We got Sean in the building. We got John in the building. Thanks,
what's up, John?
Yeah, appreciate y'all all. Oh, John's also going to be on the next episode of when they do the on Fat Man Nation, and he's going to be because he's going out to be one of those lame boys like yourself, bro.
Let's go.
He wants to be lame too. So
come on.
Support the homie. Yeah.
You got my vote, John. So come on.
Yes, sir. All right. So without further ado, we're gonna bring out Kayla from EKG Exotics. Oh, no doubt. You got that. We just gotta. We gotta give her a nice round of applause.
Let's go.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, no problem. Our pleasure. If you don't mind, just a little spill about who you are and what is that you do.
So I have been keeping a lot of tarantulas and snakes for about the last 6 years, but I've had reptiles my whole life. So I grew up keeping them. My dad had them, so I've always had snakes. When I grew up, we had a king snake, a ball python, and a Macklot's python. So it's like I always was exposed to them.
Yeah.
And now I focus on breeding tarantulas and hognose, western hognose snakes. I also keep other colubrids. I like big colubrids, but they take up a lot of space, so I can't have as many as I would like to. But I have some false water cobras, Barron's racer, Madagascar hognose, a couple king snakes, and a couple rat snakes too.
Come on. We got some Madagascar hognoses too.
Yeah.
Let's go. That's cool.
Yeah, they're great.
They're definitely like bigger than the normal size hogs.
They're way bigger. Yes, they're like almost kind of like a false water cobra, like a light false water cobra is how they are.
Okay.
Yeah, personality is way different from Western hognose. They're smart. They're not derpy.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They're flighty and they're fast and they're on it all the time.
Oh, and snapping turtles.
Oh yeah, I do. I have an alligator snapper. Yeah.
Oh, you got an alligator snapper?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and a tegu. I have a lot of animals.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, so you got you a puppy dog.
Yeah, right.
Right.
A little T-Rex puppy dog.
You got a little fur baby. That's what's up.
That's what if we got them here in Florida, I'd definitely have me a couple of them. That's the reason why I like them, because they're cool, you know, they're awesome.
Yeah, I love tegus.
He's so smart. I mean, he's such a cool lizard. Like, it's where he communicates with me. It's really interesting.
That's cool.
I have crested geckos too. They're really derpy, and there's nothing going on in their brain. But like, he knows what's happening. He's really a smart lizard.
That's cool. Because I grew up with like an iguana, so I've always like that's the next thing on my list is like I want a tegu, you know. But of course, Florida laws.
Right.
Of course.
Yeah. Some people have, they like their iguana. They're friendly and stuff. I've never really met a friendly iguana personally.
Iguanas are mean.
Yeah. My tegu is mean. He's pretty cool. Like,
that's awesome. That's awesome. Oh yeah, my iguana definitely had an attitude towards some of my buddies. For sure. He'd get that little head bob and he'd look at him and whack with that tail.
The tegu did go through a phase though where he was like trying to fight me, like when he was like hit his like puberty phase, and he would stand up real tall and like try to tail whip me and scare me, and like he definitely went through that, but he's grown out of it now, so he's cool again. They start off really like easy, and then they as soon as they hit like maturity and those hormones start going, the males just get like they're ready to breed, you know, so they're like they're gonna go, and but he's cool.
Kind of like the rhino iguanas when they're babies, like they're so spastic when they're babies, but when they mature, they're lazy. You can leave them on the back of the house, you can leave for work and come home and they're in the same spot, you know.
Right. Your tegu's like 3 years old. It's like the best lizard.
Right.
You have to get it to that point. Like, and you can't be scared of it because they're so smart. Like, they will learn that you're afraid of it. I mean, he's never bit me, but I'm not like stupid about handling him, or like I never let him bite me either. But he's never really tried to go after me. But I think that he feels that I'm not afraid of him.
He's like, all right, she ain't scared of me. I can't do nothing.
Exactly. He's just like, fine. I mean, if he ever got huffy or whatever, I would just grab him, and he was like, okay.
How long you been dealing with the tarantulas?
About 6 years is when I discovered tarantulas. Yeah, a friend of mine, I always was really into reptiles, and a friend of mine tarantulas, and then I learned about them through him, and it kind of blew up. There's just so many tarantulas. You don't even realize before you get into it, like the whole world of spiders. It's crazy. I mean, there's thousands of species that the normal, like the layperson would never have heard of. Like, no idea. So because I've always really liked spiders, but I just didn't really know that much about them. But about 6 years ago, I got a Carabiner versicolor, and I just kept getting more and more and more spiders, and now I breed spiders.
The Versies are definitely cool.
That's probably my favorite species ever. Like, I think so. Yeah, I've had pretty good luck producing them. I get a few egg sacs every year from my versicolor, and I've had good luck raising them. People struggle with them a lot of times. I guess they keep the humidity too high on their versicolor is what I think is going on, because they live really high up in trees with a lot of airflow, so they just need a lot of that cross ventilation, and you can't just put them in a stuffy jar. They're not going to live. So
little blueberries.
Yeah, they're the cutest. Oh my gosh.
Alex.
And then they turn into like these real fluffy red spiders or something.
There she is. There's my second half. Yeah, she's been sick all the couple of days.
She's a spider lover.
That's one of hers that she has. That's one of my favorites. I like going in there seeing the versicolors. Now, what are the other? So you like the colorful ones? It seems like for sure. So what's your other top species of your tarantulas?
Oh man, I mean, you can't go wrong with a GBB. A bright blue spider that webs up a ton, and you see it all the time. It eats great, so you really can't go wrong with that. Breeding them is a little bit more difficult because they take a really long time to pair. So like with a versicolor, you put them together and they pretty much just start tapping and like do their thing.
Right.
With the GBB, they just like, you have to sit there with them. It's taken me like 2 days with them before. Just they act like they're gonna breed and then they go away, and they act like it and then they don't, and then the male will lift the female up and then he'll just walk away. So it's a really long time.
GBBs are fast. Like they're so compared to a lot of the spider species, I think that's like the one that she has in there. I see that thing is shoo, like
yeah, but breeding, they take forever to pair. Like they just don't. They need to like be together for hours and hours and hours, and you're just like sitting there, watching them, making sure that the male doesn't get eaten forever. So it's all about the foreplay with them for sure. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. All right. For us noobs, what is GBB?
It's green bottle blue tarantula. So they're a new world tarantula. They're real pretty blue. They start off actually like orange and black, and then they change as they get older.
I call them the Florida Gator spider because they have colors, not orange and blue, baby. You know.
Yeah. They're great though. They're an awesome species. I really like Geniculata too. Geniculata, I think their common name is the Brazilian white knee, I think. I'm not that good with a lot of the common names. Because like when you start getting into tarantulas, you need to learn all the Latin names or you don't really know what other people are talking about.
My problem is pronouncing them.
Yeah, me too. But you just do your best. And people usually know what you're trying to say.
Right.
Like a giant spider. I mean, a female get to be like 9 inches. They're huge. They're crazy. They're just really fun.
That's the GBB?
The Geniculata.
Oh, Geniculata.
The Brazilian white knee, I'm pretty sure is the common name.
So what's your biggest tarantula?
My genics are pretty big. I have some Formictopus that are pretty big too. That's another New World tarantula. They're like big bird eaters, basically. And they
dinner plate, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yep. And we have we have a sturmy too. A Theraphosa sturmy. It's the like quintessential bird eater that gets to be like 12 inches. And yeah. Yep.
That's crazy.
I also really like the dwarf species too. I keep D. diamantinensis. It's the Brazilian blue dwarf beauty. They're really a great species. They're almost like a mini GBB is kind of what they look like. Pumpkin patch is another New World dwarf species. They're really cool.
Yep, I like the
black and white. I mean, black and orange tarantula. Really pretty spiders. I like arboreal stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you say like a dinner plate, I always like come to my head is like those big, what are they, like the camel spiders over there? Like the really
they're
big,
crazy.
that chase people.
Yeah.
Like not even chase you. From what I've heard, it's like they want to be in your shadow. So like when you're
right, yeah,
want to be in your shadow, it's not really that you're chasing. You're freaking out. You know.
Yeah, they come in every once in a while. Not the huge ones, but every once in a while you'll see some of them for sale. But they don't really do well in captivity.
Right.
Yeah.
What's an assassin bug?
Yeah, we got assassin bugs. It's an assassin bug. We got white-spotted assassin bugs. They have a thing on their face that they like uncurl to stab into their prey to liquefy it and then suck it up through like a straw. Yeah. We have a colony of them. They're like probably the scariest thing in the house, I think. Because
can they hurt us?
Yeah, I mean, if they bit you, it would hurt. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't hold them. Like, no way. No way. I would stick my hand in with any of my tarantulas before that, for sure. Definitely. And there's a whole group of them. So they're mean to eat. Like, they live together fine, but when you feed them, they will like steal food from each other and like tackle each other for their food and stuff. They're crazy.
So if you put a food bowl in there, do they come running like charge
and come at it? Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
So you don't want to put your hand in there.
No, you don't.
You know?
How big do they get, the assassin bugs?
They're maybe like 2 inches or so.
That's big enough.
Yeah, they're pretty big. Yeah, we got some scorpions too. The scorpions aren't really my thing. That's more of Eli's thing. I don't really mess with the scorpions. Just I don't want to get stung by a scorpion. And I'll feed them and water them and stuff, but he loves them, so I just let him deal with it.
Yeah, they freak me out too, the scorpions.
Yeah, we've got some pretty cool ones. We have like some parthenogenic ones that are really neat, and so we have communals of those that all live together. The T. stigmaris is the species that we keep a lot of.
Heck yeah.
But they are really venomous. If you get stung, I mean, you might die. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Chill.
Yep. That sounds like Eli. Yep.
Man.
He's like, he'll like grab a bug and like hand it to him. It's like, can you please stop? It's stressful.
That is wild.
Yeah.
I used to have 2 desert Harrys. Kiko wants to see some snakes. Hypo.
No, I'm probably not going to pull them out tonight. They're downstairs. They're in their enclosures. And it's quiet in there right now because everybody is pretty much brumating. It's just.
That's great. That's a hypo Everglades rat snake?
Yep, that's what I have.
Come on. So that's got to be pretty big then.
Yeah, he is pretty big.
I could imagine.
He's probably like 4-ish, maybe 4 to 5 feet long. Like he's a pretty big snake. He's not huge, but
a little bit longer. I would say like 6 or 7 feet. Would he get?
He's not quite that big yet. He's not. Yeah, but he.
Woody.
I think he might. He could. I mean, he eats like
pretty big rat snake. So I can only imagine putting that for an Everglades rat snake.
Yeah.
Getting pretty big, you know.
Yeah, he's got a big head. Like he's got a nice size head on him too. He's really a fun snake. He's super alert. He always his enclosure is I kind of decked out because he's so all over everything. So he has like all these branches and rocks and stuff to climb all over, and he like climbs on the lip of the door and will like dangle down from the top of the enclosure and stuff. He's really fun.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, he's a cool snake.
You're like super pregnant too, right?
Yeah, I'm about. I have like 6 weeks left, and I'll be having a baby.
Come on. Bringing a little reptile breeder to the world.
Yeah. You will not have a choice. But they don't really, honestly, they don't really bite too much. Like the hognose bite more than anything because they're so dumb. Like they just don't know they can't think, so they just bite. So, but and my Vietnamese blue beauty is a biter, but nobody else bites really.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Don't want to take it on bites, not from any spiders.
Right. Or like the falsies. That's the, I don't really want to get bit by a false water cobra.
Oh, you got falsies too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they're really crazy feeders, but they don't bite me. So
they don't bite you.
No, they don't. They don't even try. They're really pretty friendly snakes, actually.
Alligator snap.
Yeah. You don't want to. Yeah. Can't put your fingers in front of him.
Even though it has no neck. Jesus. Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah. If he had a neck, he would get me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But he's so easy to not get bit by because he has no range. So
he just.
Yep. He wants to bite me though.
So how are y'all breeding plans? Are y'all breeding all year? Or are you doing like certain times of the year? How are y'all going about it?
For like hognose or
for everything? Because it seems like you got a bunch. So I kind of have like a cycle with mine kind of written down over here. So I'm sure you do the same thing.
So as far as tarantulas go, if we get males, we breed them basically. So that's more of an all year kind of thing. Some spiders seem to have like a laying cycle though. Like my versicolors always drop their egg sacs in the springtime every year. But I mean, we just still pair them because the males don't last that long a lot of times. Like, so you just kind of got to pair them when you got them and try to time it with the molt cycle of the female, because if you breed them and then they molt, then the pairing is not good anymore.
Right.
You won't get egg sac at that point, but we still try. So
heck yeah.
With the hognose, usually I brumate them on like a normal brumation schedule, like the November to February kind of thing. But this year, since I'm about to have a baby, I pushed it all back. So I actually just put them into brumation this past weekend.
Heck yeah.
So once I'll bring them up in the spring also, and then I will probably start doing some pairings then. I'm not sure exactly. I'll probably only do like 2 or 3 pairings this year because I just don't want to really be overrun just with a newborn baby and a million little baby snakes to feed. But I have a couple pairings that I want to do. Like I have some het lavenders I want to try to get some eggs from, and then I have a sable and exanthic female, so I want to try to get some het stormcloud babies from them, because then I have another male that is an exanthic het sable, so I can make some. I want a female basically to pair with him down the line, and then another one that I'm probably going to run that male too that is het exanthic, so I'll get some, hopefully some morphs.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I know, like beginning stages when they're first born, it could be a little pain getting them on food and everything. So when you got a bunch of them, it could be a lot, I'm sure.
It can be. I'm pretty good at it now, I think. I mean, I've gotten used to them, so I'm pretty good at getting them to eat. You have to kind of like be sneaky almost with it, like. And using your fingers instead of tongs at first helps a lot, because when you're dangling the food in like above their head, they get really freaked out by it. So if you can kind of like sneak underneath of their faces, almost, it helps a little bit.
Right.
Scenting too, like scenting with.
Are you doing scenting at all?
I will. If they won't eat without it, I'll do sardine juice is what I've had the best luck with. Wow. Yeah, so people use frog juice, but I don't have any luck with frog juice. They just don't seem to want it. But that really smelly fish, they take it right away. So
yeah,
that's cool. That's cool.
And then if that doesn't work, I will do live.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But it's not too bad. Like this year, or I guess last year now, 2025, I haven't had any that like didn't eat. There's of all of the times I've bred, like this will I think be my 5th year breeding them, and I've only ever had one that I had to assist feed. So
oh wow.
Yeah. Okay. And she was assist fed for a little while and then just started eating on her own. So it wasn't that big of a deal. Like, it wasn't too bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's see this question here, Keys. I don't know if you popped it up. My bad.
Pretty good.
Trying to help you out here, you know.
No, I appreciate it.
They're in 6 foot, so 6 foot by 3 foot and 2 feet high is what they're in. Yeah, like really, and they have really big water bowls that they lay. Like, they put their whole body in their water, so they need like huge totes is what I use for their water, and then places to hide. So, and you with the falsies, I don't really do a whole lot of like extra stuff because their poop is so much. Like, you have to be able to get in there and like get it out without taking everything out of their enclosure. So everything is like big and easy to clean that's in there. It's not like little things and like fake plants and all that kind of stuff. Like, they're just like big pieces of cork bark, and I have some like plastic hides that I use for them too. So stuff like that. Yeah. They make a mess. I mean, when they go to the bathroom, it's a mess. It's a big snake, and it's not like, I don't know, it's different than other snake poop.
I mean, it seems, well, you said earlier you had a Maclox growing up, so that's pretty
yeah.
How big did that get?
It wasn't huge, and my dad so he was really good friends with the guy who actually still runs Maryland Reptile Farm and does a lot of the shows on the East Coast, and that's where we got him from. And he ended up giving him back to him when we had him for probably like 3 or 4 years by the time we gave him back. So it didn't get to be like a full huge Maclots, but he was decent size.
So they get pretty big.
He was super mean too, because he was like from the first generation, born from wild caught adults, and he was such a mean snake. He was so beautiful though. He was such a cool animal. Like, I would love to get another one now, just to have.
Yeah, I went over at Kyle's house, and it was awesome. That was a really cool experience. Holding that.
They're so cool.
Yeah, it's definitely my favorite. And that was a little sweetheart, thank goodness. But I haven't heard him have a little temperament on them. So
they're friendly now, now that they're further away from the wild caught, the original wild caught came in. I mean, this was like in the early 2000s when we had this. So it was a long time ago now.
So your false water cobras, your biggest snakes?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I would say they seem like they get pretty big. I would say how many feet long do they get?
So mine are both around. My male is probably about between 5 and 6 feet, and my female is about as big too. But the females can get to be like 8 to 10 feet. So yeah, she's younger than him too. So she's like half his age and is already as big as him.
So how's the feeding with them?
They're crazy. I mean, they have a really strong response. They're so on it. I have to be pretty careful opening the enclosure and like just be ready to like shove the food right in their face. But yeah, they eat usually rats, chicks, fish is what I feed them. They will eat pretty much anything you give them. I've given them, like on Thanksgiving, I've given them turkey neck before, just have turkey, and they ate
scavengers more or less.
They love it. They will eat anything you put in there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they're fun. They're really fun. They're so smart though. They're hook trained, so as soon as the hook touches them, they know that food isn't coming, and they don't try to bite or anything like that.
That switch just shuts off. That's cool.
Exactly. It really does. They kind of pout, like you can tell they're like a little disappointed. They're like, oh, it's not food time, but they don't. If once that hook touches them, I can put my hand in without any worries.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they're great. If they weren't so big and didn't need so much space, I would have more. Like, they're such fun animals. Like, they're so cool.
Yeah, you were saying that backstage. I was like the false waters or some of your favorite. I was like, that's pretty cool, and they're different. You know, it's like not many people are like false water cobras.
That's
so
what he
great.
Sleepy. That's why he's asking about those false water cobras.
They're fantastic.
Heck
I
yeah.
mean, I love them. I would love to get that. They have like the lavender and the hypos and stuff. They're so pretty.
They are filling out the genes with them then, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's so cool.
There's still a lot to be touched with them then down the road. You could really work them and work out some colors and
definitely
and patterns and whatnot, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, my male is so both of mine are line bred. The male is a high yellow and the female is a high black. So they do look really different from each other too. The female has like pretty thick black stripes all the way down her, and the male is like almost like a golden blonde color. He's really pretty.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Try to get that black and yellow look to it.
Right. Yeah. I'm trying. I'll breed her probably eventually. And she's not ready yet. You got to wait until they're full grown before you breed them. And I got to prepare for that too, because they have also huge clutches and they can double too. So if I've heard of them having like 30 eggs in a clutch before, and I just need to be like prepared for that before.
So you're talking like 50 babies a year, maybe?
Yeah, right. From one pairing, and
from one pairing,
and they come out a decent size. You know, like they're not like a tiny little hognose snake when it's big when it's born. They come out.
They look like little straws almost, you know. Like I've seen some little hognose babies. You're like, no way. It looks like almost.
Oh yeah. I know some of my hogs come out. I had one in 2024 that didn't even register on the scale. Like there was nothing to this snake. Like I mean, she's doing pretty good now. She's definitely the run, but she's finally like eating fuzzy mice at this point. But
wouldn't even give me a gram on the scale, you know?
Wouldn't. No, there was nothing to her. I just had to start her on mouse tails. Like I was breaking off tails on hopper mice to feed her. And she ate them though. My dog is coming up to say hi. Hi.
He wants to be on the camera.
I know. She's jealous.
Oh.
So you got a lot of species over there and different animals and whatnot. So, like, what would be your most challenging out of all of them that you had over there so far?
The most challenging? I don't know.
Or when they like kind of stump back and be like, all right, I got to revamp this whole situation and now let's approach it a different way, you know? Or you tackle it. Some people tackle it every time.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I haven't really had too many struggles with any of them. My weirdest. So I do have kind of like an oddball snake. It's called a Herald snake. It's
never even heard of
it. They're an African species, and they're kind of like I guess to describe it would be almost like a boiga, but like a house snake too is sort of what they're like. They're rear fang, they're little, like but I mean there's nothing about keeping them online. He's from an import from Canada. There's like a pair that was imported into Canada from Europe, and then they bred them, and I got a baby from them because no one has them. They come in wild caught every once in a while and they just die. They don't do well at all. But so he's been kind of like a trial and error sort of snake for me. I mean, all I can really do is look up other African species and try to mimic that for him.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But, I mean, I guess because he's captive bred, it hasn't been too bad. He's done well for me so far. He's different though than the rest of my snakes. Like he's not, I have to be a little more hands off with him because he will get stressed out easily, and like he likes higher humidity. So I just kind of learned that from watching him and just like what he's doing and just like offering different things for him in his enclosure and using different substrates and just kind of experimenting to see what's the best thing.
Right.
Yeah, he's probably been my weirdest one that has been the most like troubleshooting. but he's never really done anything too bad. Like he always did eat.
Okay.
So yeah, like nothing too crazy about him. He's just like a little weirdo. I don't know.
Dialing down the humidity and the temps, kind of getting it perfect for him was more like
right, exactly.
like food, or if he's eating, what are you feeding him? If he's kind of tiny too, I would guess what, mice?
Yeah, he eats mice. I mean, at this point, he is probably like 1.5 feet, 2 feet long. So he's grown a good bit since I've got him, and he's on mice. And he's always eating mice. So
when you said house snake, I just think of small. Like those.
Yeah,
little skinny snakes.
right.
Yep.
They'll get to be about 3 feet. The Herald snakes will max out at about 3 feet.
Okay. That's
And
cool.
they're not house snakes. Like they're way different. In Africa, they're frog eaters mainly. So I mean, it's sort of like a hognose in that respect, and they're rear fang venomous. I don't know. They're just strange little snakes, and they're actually really common in Africa. Like they're all over the place in Africa, but they're nowhere in the hobby.
That's wild. That is kind of strange if you think about it. Think about like all the ball pythons that are from over there,
Right.
And these are probably the most popular snake over there, and it's not even brought over to our attention.
I think it's because they're really a defensive species. So like people don't really mess with them, or like they just don't do well. Also, like if they're wild caught, they get stressed out pretty easily because they're so defensive. So they just kind of crash.
Right.
And I had like a few years ago, I got a wild caught one that didn't do well at all, and it didn't last very long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Definitely been there, done that. It's never fun dealing with those, and they go through so much stress on the imports, and then some of the people that get them imported over here, they don't care to get them acclimated. They're like, let's just get it out the door. Let's put it in another box. Well, things get tortured. You got to torture it.
Yeah, and they don't even like get water more than half the time. Like, just get tossed in a bag with a bunch of other snakes. And
I got a flying tree snake, and I dealt with the same situation.
Oh,
A bunch of money on it, and it just didn't get. It was, you could tell it was stressing out.
I did get that snake to eat a reptile once, and then she ate and she crashed though after that. So it was just, I know, she ate and died. So, but then I saw a captive bred one come in, so I tried again, and he's been doing pretty good. So I've had him for about a year. So
heck yeah. Now I'm assuming the people in Canada kind of gave you, because if they bred them and kept them, sure they gave you some pretty decent advice as well.
I didn't talk to him even. I just talked to the person who brought it in. So I have no idea. I know that I like watch the import list, so I know that those adults came in, and I remember I like weird snakes. So like I saw the adult pair come in I want to say 2021, and I've kind of just been like waiting ever since then. And then I saw that one, and I was like, I need that snake, like,
Cool.
And there are some people in like Europe who have bred them, but they don't speak like English. So like people in like Croatia and Germany and stuff like that. So I don't. They're on Terroristic sometimes. If you ever that website
that's funny. That aren't rear fang venomous. Come on.
Yeah, probably. I have my Everglades, my BBB, and 2 ball pythons. So and I do have 2 California king snakes. So it is like I think 6 snakes that are not rear fanged. Yeah.
Like my kings. I like how they telescope. That's all.
Yeah, I love them. I have a pair of lavender albino cow kings. I'm gonna pair them this year. This is my first time breeding cow kings, so hopefully that goes well.
Heck yeah.
I'm more worried about that male than any of my hognose male, because my female king is just like a hungry snake. I don't know, like I gotta be careful with them.
Like, this could be dangerous.
It could be, yeah. I mean, they'll eat each other.
Yep.
Have you had any snakes eat each other?
No, thank God. I haven't. Never had that.
That's
Those are
crazy.
another, like, what do you call them? Scavengers. You know, you could throw anything in there and they'll damn near
You can.
eat.
They will. I know. I mean, even the male is it's not a lot smaller than the female, but he is smaller than the female, but he could even try to eat her because he's so crazy too. Like, I mean, I don't think he would survive eating her. Like, but
She'd beat him up.
yeah, probably hurt himself.
That's funny.
Yeah. So that's a new thing I'm going to try this year. Hopefully.
Yeah. So the king snakes are going to be new for you this year.
Yeah.
Come on.
Good luck. Good luck.
Thank you. Yeah, hopefully that goes well. It's just some lavender albino cow kings. They're real pretty snakes, though. They're nice lavender albinos. Yep.
I love kings.
Yeah,
So
me too.
what are you really looking forward to breeding this year?
Probably the hogs are more than anything. I mean, I always really am excited about the hog nose. I have a pair of so I have an Arctic het lavender and a Conda het lavender I want to put together. Hopefully get some pretty lavender hognose snakes out of that pairing. Hopefully that works.
And get some more condos out of there.
Yeah, get some Condas and Arctics too in there with the lavs. So that would be cool. And then I have this really nice exanthic male that I'm going to put to a het exanthic female. So that's another one.
Come on.
Yeah. And then the storm clouds too. That's probably, I really like the storm cloud hognose. That's the exanthic and sable double visual. And I have, so that really nice exanthic male is het sable. And I have a unrelated exanthic Conda female and then a sable male. So I can make 100% het storm clouds for just to like raise up to have an unrelated female to breed with him down the line. That's really what I want to do. I don't do anything like everything I do is like really long term. It's not, I don't really I like to get hets and make things and try to like figure out what I want to do. And I really like polygenic traits also. So I try to pick out like the most unusual looking things, like the most unusual looking normals, I guess, to try to make unique looking visual recessives and stuff like that.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
And it's not my full-time job, so it's not like I'm dying to like make a ton of money or
right.
It's all like
well, the exantics are going to be pretty cool though. Those exantics are going to be pretty sweet. Like every exantic, sables? Those are going to be pretty bad.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. I think that's awesome. I like doing it that way instead of just like buying a project from another person and like breeding two visuals together from somebody else's line to get. I just think it's cool to be able to make your own. Like,
Yep.
I do it because I enjoy the animals. Like I think it's fun. It's like and they're all my pets, but it's like my little experiment too. I get to make my own paint job on them. So
come on.
Because you can always just go and spend like a ton of money on, and pick up these visual recessive animals that other people have. But it's like, I don't know. It's just not what I want to do with it, I guess.
The gratification isn't really there. Like at least you can see at the end of it now and be like, I did this. I could all the way to here. I did this. Nobody else, That's what I like about it is for sure that. And I don't even need the gratification from anybody else but myself. So that's what even makes it even better for me,
Right. Definitely. Like
I'm doing it to make myself happy.
Exactly. I have some green line and lemon ghost hognose. So that's like two polygenic lines of hognose. And then I have toffee belly in that too. So I've got like some pretty unique looking toffee bellies out of that I'm working with. That it's just, they're not normal, really. They don't look like other toffees. They just look different to me. They're really cool. So eventually I'll probably put sable in with that too and get Mai Tai with the green. So it'll be like lemon ghost, green line, Mai Tai. It's like just something different. I don't know. It's unique looking snakes. So
The Mai Tais are good too. I definitely like the Mai Tais.
Yeah, they're great.
That's like the hot commodity, though. I think right now a lot of people are all into the Mai Tais. Like,
yeah. Well, they're so pretty.
They
the
are.
the sable gene just like makes everything look better. I don't know. It just it increases that melanin in a way that just makes everything pop, and it almost looks like iridescent. I don't know. It's cool. Yeah, he's seen that hog. It's such a cool hog nose.
I like actually it's very simple gene of the hog nose, but I like the Conda gene because the super wash away all that patterning, and you just it's really. And then if you don't, you have those dots, those perfect anaconda spots that especially with colors and it's cool. I like it.
And there's so much variation in the Conda too. Like you can have a clutch of Conda babies and all their pattern looks so different from each other because like the spots are just all way different. I really like the Conda. I actually like it more than the Super Conda that takes away all the pattern because it's just like it's just something, it's more interesting to look at, I think.
I don't know. Some of them Super Condas look really cool.
They do,
really like no pattern.
Some nice stupers too. Yeah.
It's like that different. Like how can I say it? Like you have like with the Super Condas, like the body will be orange, but you have like a light hue orange over that. Orange.
Definitely, it's like they're glowing or something.
Right, they're glowing almost. Yep.
Yeah. I've got some nice supers too. But I do like them. But the Conda is just a little more interesting sometimes. So
yep, it is. It is.
Even though it's only one copy of it.
I think there's only with hog nose, if I'm correct, like 3 or 4 recessives. There's not even that many recessives.
Oh, no, there's a good bit now.
Is there? Okay.
Yeah, there's more that have come out too. Like the Swiss chocolate is kind of a newer one. That's another melanistic one. It's different than sable, but you get really dark hog nose from the Swiss chocolate. And then there's a couple different hypos. Obviously albino, leucistic hog nose. That's another recessive too. There's a good bit of them. I mean, then toffee is another different one. So there's, I don't know. There probably is like 10 or so now.
10? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know there's probably like what?
It's not like ball pythons. Like
it's not at all.
But there's still a ton you can do with them, and like their lavender is another one. There's so much you can do with hog nose, and people are doing it. They're making all kinds of crazy combos with them.
Is it difficult breeding them?
Not really. I don't think it is. You just have to pay attention to the snakes. Just like I don't think it's something that maybe I've never bred anything else either, so I can't really say like it's easier than or harder than a ball python or whatever because I have no idea. But if you pay attention to your snakes, then it's not hard. Like if you are feeding them enough, then you'll have success. If you are making sure your females are receptive to your males, then so she's not going to eat them basically, then you'll be fine. You gotta just make sure they eat a lot when they're gravid. They eat a lot more than normal.
Rabbit.
Yeah, like when they're gravid, like they're building those eggs, like you gotta feed them. I feed my gravid females probably 2 times a week. They eat it too. So once and I weigh my females while I'm breeding them too. I don't really weigh them a whole lot otherwise, but it kind of just helps me keep track of like what's going on like inside of them. And once I see they start putting on that weight, and they'll start acting really hungry too, like give them food because they need it. Like, and if like afterwards, once they lay those eggs, it takes a lot out of them because they have pretty big clutches too. So you need to feed them up afterwards too. Or I've heard of people having their females crash after laying because it wipes them out. Like,
wow.
I mean, if you pushed out 18 eggs from it's like no joke. And then they'll double. So you have to make sure that if they're gonna double, like you need to make sure that they have that extra food to make those eggs at that point and have the energy then to push them out. And you need to give them a lay box. I just use just a tub with sphagnum moss or cocoa coir for their lay box. And you want it to be pretty big. You don't want to disturb them a whole lot when they're breeding, like or when they're laying, because then they can like stop laying, and then might run into a problem. But kind of just gotta like watch your snake, but trust them at the same time that they are gonna do what they're gonna do.
Right.
Yeah, but it's not too hard.
We had one get egg bound last year, and we didn't even know it was pregnant or anything, and we didn't pair it, so it was like an unfertile clutch. Obviously,
it was slugs. Yeah.
Yep. So we had to take it to the vet, and it's kind of cool watching them getting it all out. We were sitting there, and it was stinky for sure. But
oh yeah, that's rough.
That was a learning experience. It was like, well, we could have paired it. We should have, probably.
I know, right? I've actually as long as if they pass the slugs, like if it's okay, you can pair them. If they lay like a clutch of slugs, like a surprise clutch, you can pair them and then get them.
Right. We tried to get that little window afterwards because we get antibiotics. Our vet was like, if you want to try to pair them, he's like, this would be probably your window. And we tried, but we still didn't. And she didn't even lay another clutch either. She was like,
she probably was just too wiped out. Yeah, she was probably just like, nope, not doing it. Which is fine.
Right. That's what we thought. We're like, another year break for you to build up some more, because we didn't really want to pair anyways. It was just over the bin and there's some eggs. You're like, holy shit, then she's like,
right. I've had that happen.
Right.
I've had it happen with hog females who I never cycled. I never did anything like different. I just fed them like normal, and all of a sudden one day there's a bunch of slugs there. It was like, how did this happen? Like, always a weird surprise. But
we'll let you know they're ready though, and then
definitely.
You'd be like, because there's some I've noticed with some hogs, it's like either that weight hits first or that those years hit first.
Definitely.
Those years hit first, you're like, I'm still skeptical on the weight, Yeah.
There's so much variation in their weights. Like I have some females who I have paired who are probably like not even 200 grams, like 180, something like that. And then I have other females who are like 400 grams, and they've both been successful breeders. So you just gotta pay attention to your snake. Some don't get as big as others. There's a lot of variation in the males too. I mean, my biggest male is probably like 175 gram male. He's a big male, but then I have other ones that won't get over 50 grams. Like they're just little guys. So, and they'll breed. They'll both breed. Like
that's why we kind of wait for the years, and you see those eggs in there. You're like, all right, well, we know now you're guaranteed.
Exactly. Right? Yep. Definitely. I do wait about 3 years for my females to pair them. Males, it doesn't really, like a year-old male breed. That's not a big deal.
Put me in, coach.
Yeah, for real. Some are like really good breeders, but the other thing with hognose is some males are not good breeders. Like I have some males who are just not interested in breeding. It doesn't matter if you brumate them or what you do, put them with different females. They just do not want to pair. Like they're just not interested. And that seems to be a kind of a common thing with hognose.
Really? Because we had one that we tried to pair last year, and the male just seemed like he couldn't figure it out. Like you could see him doing his little tail wag, and like he couldn't figure out what to do almost. You're like, come on, bro.
Yeah, sometimes they have those problems too. They're just like can't quite get in the right spot or something. But then other males who just like they'll just be on the other end. The female will be wagging her tail at him, and he's just like over in the corner, like what? So I don't know. You get some dud males sometimes for sure. As breeding goes, like. But I guess some of these males, they do gotta work pretty hard because like these females are big, like so much bigger than them. Like it's funny, but if you it's funny when you put them together and the male start like riding on her back almost, like she'll like crawl around the enclosure and he'll just be like on top of her back slithering around. It's so silly.
A little dance.
Yeah. They do. They're funny snakes. But I mean, breeding them isn't too hard though. They I pair them right away. As soon as I bring them out of brumation, I will offer food, but if they don't eat right away, I'll start putting them together.
How many days after you pull them out do you go to pairing?
I mean, I'll let them, so I'll pull them out and then I give them about like a week to adjust to room temperature before I put the heat on. And then maybe like a day or two after that, I'll try to offer food and then I will put them together. If they don't eat, if they do eat, I'll give them a little while, like maybe 2 days to digest a little bit, then put them together. But if they don't eat and they start like pairing or being around each other, it'll make them eat. It'll like trigger something, they're like, okay, it's time to eat. I'm waking up now. I'm like, so then they start to eat. I don't wait for sheds, like ovulation shed or anything like that with the females because they don't always have them.
How long do you wait in between when you're like for a double clutch after they lay?
Like how long after the first clutch?
Yeah.
Usually about maybe like a month and a half later.
Okay.
You'll get your second one.
Oh wow.
It's pretty quick. Maybe 2 months. Yeah, it's pretty quick. You can tell.
They drop them eggs, and those follicles just go to building immediately.
Right. Yeah, they come back. So like
that's wow.
Usually, the incubation period is about like 60 days ish, and usually before that first clutch hatches, you'll have your second clutch.
That's wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, it's quick, and that's why. But I mean, like, you gotta feed them, you gotta give them that food, or like it's just not enough. Like if you don't, you just feed them, even if because it seems wrong. I don't know. Like I feed my baby hognose 2 times a week until they hit about a year old. But when they hit a year old, I drop it down to about once a week. Mm-hmm. And then with my big females, if they're not breeding, I sometimes will space that out even to like 2 weeks because you don't want them to get really fat.
Right.
So,
right.
When they're breeding, feed them. Like just give them food during that time because they lose so much. It's crazy. I have a really big female who's probably like 450 grams empty. And when she is gravid, like when she's about to lay her eggs, she's like pushing 800 grams almost. And then like she'll lay them all and she's down to like 500 grams again. So it's like she needs that energy and that food for sure.
Do you breed your own mice or do you breed your own mice?
Okay. Yep. And not huge mice. You don't want to give your ball python, your hognose you don't want to feed them like a ball python, how you give them a big meal. It's a little bit different. You want to give them smaller meals. My females mostly eat either small mice or just like a regular size, like a regular mouse. I don't ever go into like large and jumbos and stuff like that with them.
Give more smaller meals than anything.
Yep, exactly. And then my males, some of my males they're on like fuzzies forever because they're just not that big. And they could they could eat a hopper mouse, but then they have this huge bulge in them and they're just like look uncomfortable. And you don't really want that for your hognose. You want to feed them about like the width of their head. Is about a good way to judge a feeder size for them.
Okay. That's kind of smart too, the width of their head. So
yeah. That's a good measurement for the hogs. My other snakes they can take down food way bigger than their head. Like you can feed the other ones like anything kind of, and they'll eat it,
But is it necessary? Probably not.
Right, probably not. But they can. With my Barron's racer, it might be necessary. That snake is so hungry.
Right. Yep.
She's great. She's got like a real skinny head, so you gotta give her something real big, it seems like, to satisfy her. with the hogs. Do that.
So the hogs are your favorite. So if you could only breed one out of the hogs and the spiders or the tarantulas, it would be hog noses.
I think so. Probably. I mean, I think it's hard to say. It's so different, but I think I do enjoy the snakes a little bit more, just to take care of them and stuff like that. I mean, spiders. I love spiders, but they don't. You don't really connect with your tarantulas.
Interact.
Yeah.
Snakes.
It's they're more like fish, kind of. Like you just kind of watch them and feed them and take care of them, but they don't look at you, so it's a lot different. Right. I think it'd be more fun. Like if there was only one, the hogs would be more fun.
And they're so dramatic. You get a laugh every time you feed them,
Every time. I know. It's like, what are you doing? They flop around. Some are just like come out with their mouth open, like they're just ready to eat. As soon as you open their tub, they're just like coming at you, ready for you. Just can just like put the mouse right in. And then there's other ones that are they just smell the mouse and start chewing on the side of their tub. And then like there's always just sometimes they like themselves. Like they're just silly animals.
Come right out the bin, flapping everywhere. Like, hey, you're gonna fall out, man. You don't even care.
Yep, I know. I've had to catch many hognose just like shooting out of the. Yep. It's fun. They're great.
It's funny when people come over, you go to show them and you're pulling them out and they're all just acting crazy and you're like,
I know.
Get me,
I know. And like they'll bite sometimes, like because they're just like want to eat. So like I like have it in my hand, and all of a sudden it's just like like just trying to eat my hand, and I'm like, oh my god, they just
cut it out.
Yeah, I know. I've never had any kind of like envenomation from them or anything, though. I don't know if some people have, but I don't let them chew on me.
They let them chew on them. That's why.
Yeah.
So you gotta let that thing really chew on you. To me,
Yeah.
You gotta be wanting that at that point, unless it's like your little kids sitting there not knowing no difference,
Right. I pop them right off. I mean, it's just like opening a can of Coke. Like you just lift up on their nose and they let go. It's so easy to not get envenomated by them. And I've been bit by my hognose way more than anything. Definitely.
Yeah, see? And then it's like you haven't gotten
bit. Never had any sort of problem with them like that.
How long you have your Tego?
He was actually the first reptile I got when I got back into reptiles. So he is had him almost 6 years, and he's about 7 years old. Okay. So yeah. Yep.
What colors? You got black and white? What you got?
Yeah, he's just a black and white male. Yep.
Come on.
Yep.
You ever think about getting another one?
I have, but I just don't know if I don't know. It's so much space. Like, I mean, he's in an 8-foot enclosure. Like, it's huge. His enclosure takes up so much space. It's just so much commitment to like a space commitment. Care wise, he's really easy to take care of, honestly. Like, keep him hot enough and spray down his enclosure and give him stuff to dig under, and he's happy. So, but it's just that he needs like a room.
Does he like to free roam at all? Do you let him free roam?
Yeah, he does sometimes. He's so destructive. So you have to really watch what he does, because he'll climb all over everything and knock everything over and like ruin everything. So you have to kind of be on him. I can't just like ignore him when he's out. Yeah. He has to be out where I'm there to like in the room watching him, like if he's just like walking around and then I can like hear him trying to destroy something. I mean, he's so curious and inquisitive. Like he'll climb up everything. He'll knock all the lights off of my other stuff. Like he's just, he really is just like a rambunctious child.
That's awesome.
Yeah. He's super cool.
Gets along with the dog.
Yeah. My dog is super interested in him too. Like she always is. She's kind of scared of him though. I don't really let them near each other, but she's always like watching him.
Oh yeah, I had like 2 rhinos like probably like a year and a half ago, and I put them on the back of the couch, and my dogs like they would jump on the couch and be barking out the window. And the rhinos would just look right over at them, like not even care, and just sit there.
That's so funny. Yeah, the Tegu doesn't really care. He just looks at her like, what? Like he didn't care.
It used to trip me out because I'd come home and like I'd go up to this gas station or grocery store and come home. They'd still be sitting there in the same spot. And I would test it. I'm like, all right, well, there's not too far you can go. You're gonna be somewhere in this house. You're gonna be here to here, you know. But every time they'd be in the same spot.
The Tegu actually, so he has a weighted blanket that he really likes. If you like he will like chill under there. So like when he does finally calm down, he'll go under the weighted blanket and sit under there. He likes that.
And just hang out.
Yeah, he really likes that.
You can pop out on the couch, put a movie on, just let him hang out.
Yeah.
So I take you're not going to be vending anytime soon until after you have this baby.
Right. Yeah. So my other half, it will be vending alone. I did the last show I'm doing for a long time this past weekend, and it was tough. It was tough, but so there's only one. We have Richmond on Valentine's Day, and I'm not going to go. I'm going to sit it out. Yeah.
Oh, Richmond, Virginia.
Yep.
All right. That's, hey, come on. That's where you're at in Virginia?
West Virginia.
West Virginia. Oh, all right.
Yeah, but it's like the Eastern Panhandle, so we're like sandwiched between Maryland and Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm originally from Maryland.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
West Virginia, it's so close to everywhere. You got
it is.
Virginia, Maryland.
Yep. Not far from PA either. Like there's a lot of shows there.
It's like everything is like right there around everything, you know.
Yeah.
West VA sandwich.
That's it.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna hold you because you already started super late. Being backstage. So the next show you said is going to be February 14th. So if anybody in the Virginia area, y'all need to go check them out. So what are some of your socials?
EKG Exotics on Instagram. That's the easiest way really to get in contact with me. I have a Morph Market too. It's the same thing, EKG Exotics, and then Facebook, but I'm not really that active on Facebook, but I do post the shows that we're vending on there.
So at first I thought EKG was like the heart thing, but those are your initials.
It's actually Eli and then Kayla Graham as my name is what we got it from, but we did it as like we liked it because of the heartbeat thing. So like on our sign it says our heartbeat's cold blood. And we have like the EKG wave on there too. So it's kind of
so I like that.
And you're bringing a new heartbeat to the world.
Yeah.
With some more heartbeats.
I know.
What up, Chooch?
What up, Chooch?
Yeah, so congrats for that too. Once
Thank
again.
you.
Facts. Congrats. Definitely.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
And we'll be seeing here in a couple of years. You know, do you know what you're having yet? A boy or a girl?
A boy. It's a boy.
Oh, congratulations on the boy. And we get to see his little boy hanging out with some snakes and stuff.
I know. Yep. He's
That's what we need.
All about snakes real quick.
Got another boy coming to this hobby. Come on.
Yeah, already in there.
Yeah. I know.
Doesn't even know it yet, you know?
No. He's just gonna be used to it. He's just gonna know nothing else. So
So anything you want to say before we leave, Kayla?
Thanks for having me on tonight. I really appreciate it. If anybody is interested in any hogs, I got a bunch of hogs right now. Always got a lot of tarantulas too. So just hit me up and I'll help you out.
Do you have a morph market?
I do, yeah. Yeah, I gotta get to updating, get like pictures and updating it. I've kind of been putting it off since shipping has been like, not possible. Yeah. But yep, I got a whole bunch that I'm gonna be putting up there really soon. So
come on.
Check your morph market out. Just hit her up on Instagram and DMs.
Yep. Absolutely.
Get you on a spider and a hog nose.
Yep.
Well,
and then hopefully some king snakes later this year too.
Some cow kings.
Yeah.
Lab cow kings.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. I really appreciate it.
It was fun. I played. Justin, what you want to say, brother?
What's I can tell the chats, thank you guys for coming out. We couldn't do it without you guys, that's for sure. And Kayla, it was definitely nice seeing you, learning about your hogs. You got some crazy, the false water cobras.
Yeah.
That's super really cool, And then I can't remember the name of the weird snake you got, but that was definitely
the non-house snake.
The non-house snake, right? It's like a house snake, but it's not. But like, I definitely want to see some of that. Like, I'm sure you'll be. I definitely want to see it and see some of that down the road, like how that's going.
Yeah. I think he's posted. I think I have some pictures of him. It's a Harold snake. It's like a weird thing.
After the baby, we got to have you back on and show some animals.
Yeah, I know. Right. When they're awake, because they're all asleep right now, really.
Right? You have the baby asleep, and you're moving around.
Yeah,
animals out. Come on.
I did a tour with Kyle. There is a tour video where I show a lot of them on his YouTube channel.
On Kyle's YouTube channel. Let's go.
Well, Kyle, you post that link in the chat.
Kyle, put that link in the chat, man. Stop playing.
Stop playing.
Yeah, come on, Kyle.
And like I tell everybody, I ain't gonna do my speed hump skill, but I'm gonna tell everybody, be kind to one another. That's the whole motto. Be kind.
Be kind. Yes, it right there. Treat people the way you want to be treated, man.
Facts.
That's the way to do it. Get those flowers out, get those smiles out. Don't call people just because you need something. Call them because it's the right thing to do. Matter of fact, call your mother, get the fuck off my phone. Well, hold up. There goes the link right there. Check out that link. If you're not subscribed to Kyle, then I don't know what the hell's wrong with you.
I know.
Kyle, right?
Seriously.
Great guy.
He is. He's like the #1 hype man. He's just fantastic.
Facts. Thanks you, Kyle, man, for all that you do, not just for us, but for this whole community. Now, peace.